Bantu mujabashoma. Like, why don't you show us your sources of income? Because all you've showed us is good life. When do you cry? Show us, like, be real. Be like, there are days that Kardashians shoot without makeup on face. When have you ever shot like a scene like this without makeup? So you people go to bed with makeup and then come out of bed with makeup. No. It is no longer a reality TV show. I feel like this is a scripted thing. It's just that the insults are not scripted. Someone will come for you, eat your life off the script. But besides that, the rest, everything is scripted because you can't tell Mingu. When I have a problem, I only have one person to call. Ngoti Swanky, where are you? I'm at this restaurant. Or Timba, where are you? When you look at us being black, you think we are the devil. Hello, my people. It is me, myself, and I. It is about that moment where we interfere with things that don't really tackle us, things that don't really matter to our lives. Like we tap, like we be tapping the jazz. We'll be speaking about certain things. So right about now, we are back with another new review. Is it a review, a reaction, or what? Whatsoever it may be. So let us dive into this because I'm fighting so hard to understand this show, this app show, because it is not a TV reality show. No. It is an app show. Young, famous, and African. Like, first of all, let us rethink of some other name because it cannot be Young. There is nothing like Young. Do not misread us. No, like people are going to go under the knife and do all these things, thinking that these people are young. No, Zari is not young. Kanyimbao is not young. None of them is young. Anne is not young. You people, stop misreading us. Okay, like initially we thought you're going to be including their children, their families. So we thought it could really mean, it could really make a lot of sense. Konkada younger, where? Young, that word, it was, I think it should be bougie, famous, and African. Or rich, famous, and African, because yes, all you have really put out there is bouginess, Yamawi. There is no way I'm going to sit down and then get inspired by these people when you only show us restaurant scenes, partying scenes. You never show us the times when these people are hard working, like the times when these people are on the front line. I need to be I need to pick a leaf from someone's life because it is not only about the clothes you exhibit, the good restaurant, see, the namnyo, this and that. No, like we are tired. Like if it is you exhibiting Africa, like it is, I find this to be the very first African show that is exhibiting Africa to the world. This is Africa to the world. Welcome to the new world because when I look at this, the Kardashians, because at times the Kardashians show us their moments at work. This one is doing this. If it is not a restaurant, it is either an empty rehearsing place. Or, when do you take us seriously, Bantume? Like, we are not people who are astray. We are people who are very knowledgeable. People who want to pick a leaf from something. Because if you tell us Diamond Platinumz, he's a massive, a mega star in Africa, more so Tanzania to be specific. You've never taken us behind the scenes of him being at his shows, what it takes for someone to be a star in Africa. Konka, the biggest thing you show us is his whoreship. How he fucks with this one, how he sleeps with this one, how he's too quick to... You're painting a very bad image for these people, Ngomazima, because I want to see the real meaning of the boss lady. She's really the boss lady. What makes her the boss lady besides her putting on those fancy clothes? Because everyone can put on the fancy clothes, Ngomazima, because if it is not... Like, I feel embarrassed. I feel very disappointed. I'm African. I think I was misplaced, if that is the right word, because how could you even... How had I forgotten? Had I forgotten you had brought someone who is allegedly to have been a thief Someone who was arrested, Fantana, Fantana, whatsoever it may be, the Ghanaians have to be very disappointed and poorly represented, because at the age of 26, 25, to look like Zarina, who is 45. And then you're saying someone has dry old wigs. Because when you look at these people, by the way, Fantana, you even look older than Zari. I'm sorry to say, because the plastic surgery is taking you, it is surgerying you. You don't know Malawi. You people like, okay, like, before you put certain things out there, first review. Now, I hardly think the editor reviewed this thing of is Malawi Jewish. Oh, hey, Ruhanga wants, you know, like, who will forgive you? Who would, Fantana, who will forgive you? Because you're the real definition of a dense person. Ngo is Malawi juice. Ngo, if it is a juice, it seems to be very tasty. For the longest time you've been in Africa, okay, like you would have asked people around. You need to be given a campus, You need to be now. It felt like a task. We are tired. These people, it felt like these people are telling you people, we are tired shooting in South Africa. We need to move around the globe, because Fantana was a disappointment. Fantana showed you she knows nothing about Africa, and you're busy putting the young, famous and African. A famous person has to be knowing at least 3/4 of where they come from, because right here we have African. So they have to be knowing. You're busy there exhibiting things that are not really selling. Nothing like nothing has been put to the world. But I've never been disappointed like this. Initially, I thought that the season 1 was unveiling the people, showing us the good things. So season 2 was they taking us through their grind, like showing us what these people do. Let's go to Louis's country. Let us get to know how he does his businesses. How we can pick a leaf from his life. Conquer. The biggest thing you could do was shipping people to South Africa, shoot within fancy places. No, come as I'm disappointed. Conquer. It is a nice show. If you want colorful places, people putting on different outfits, exhibiting things that are really off topic, look out for that show. If not that, I feel disappointed, Nogomazima, because I even thought of you showing us swanky, like the king, like he's the mastermind behind very many famous people's outfits, showing us how he got is it QC what that the fashion thing he's on. You have to take us through how he got this gig, because even the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, they do that. Konka, you're here bringing drama on drama, people fighting each other, this one doing this to this one. Nogomazima, if Fantana had not eaten the diamond, I would not even remember her. If Fantana had not picked a war with Zarina, I would not remember her till today. Konka, just because she picked a war, just because she ate someone's lips, I remember her. And we are busy discussing things that are not really helping her. The thing that has to be helping her right now, currently, and also, is us speaking about her music. Konka, you do not even know a single song from Fantana. So, do you think you're promoting, or you're just putting out there fancy clothes, good places? And the most hurting bit is you don't put the names and go, okay, this is Safari Nanka. Go. You don't. The biggest thing you show us is the interior. So you keep us guessing, wanting to know, now where was this shot? Who is that South African friend of mine I can call and then ask, if you want to, if you want to exhibit the places, if you want to showcase the places, put the names. Ngu eji nibajeta nankogu. Ogu nankogu. But besides that, it feels like a disappointment. So if we have season 3, season 2 has done duty. I feel like I'm very disappointed in the show. But you can leave a comment. You can These are my personal thoughts. If you feel offended, please talk to me directly. Don't go under the corners. Talk to me directly. Those are my personal views. That's why it is called Me, Myself, and I, because it is me speaking about what I think is right and what is not right. And I'm not God. I'm not God. I'm not going to say things on your behalf. I'm just saying this on my behalf. Thank you. Goodbye.